Cardinals at Seahawks. Cardinals coming off a bye. Seahawks coming off a bye.
I think
Am I
so.
making stuff up again?
I mean, let's double check that really quick just so that we're sure. But
Sherman.
Richard Sherman
There you
will be
go.
playing in this game. They had their bye week last week, week 9. Yes.
So we got two fresh teams,
yes.
which is good because the Cardinals were just starting to get banged up. John Brown 2 weeks ago was active and I think went in on 0 snaps, if I'm not
Oh my.
mistaken. He was on the sideline the whole time, and they were using that guy that nobody had heard of. Came in, Jay Nelson. That was not. I think JJ Nelson might be his name. And had a monster week. So yeah, so John Brown is still listed as questionable. That said, I think that looking at it, not just the bye week, but he pretty much had a week off the week before. I think that that's a safe play. And you know how this Cardinals team likes to go. They just like to spread it. They like to spread it long and wide. Don't we all? Uh, so this will be interesting to see how the Seahawks defense handles it. You know, is Carson Palmer this will be the week. This will be an interesting game, even though I wish it was the afternoon game and the Patriots Giants was at night. But I want to watch both these games.
And I was kind of crapping on this game, saying that the New England Giants game should be the night game, but this is pretty good. Cardinals are 6-2, Seahawks are 4-4. Seahawks win this game, they're right back in it for the division. They have that home field advantage. They've got they have an extra player. They call him the 12th man, and he sits in the stands and he can help the team on the field somehow.
Sorry, I
No,
decided to
that's
search
fine.
for something too late, but it's I feel like I remember Pete Carroll killing it after the bye week generally.
And
Um,
that's a good something to look up. I know the Cardinals always play the Seahawks really well, and last year they beat them in Seattle. I'm not going to look it up. I'm just going to say it happened. So if you're listening and you made it this far, you can correct me on Twitter.
yeah.
But
Well, plus we'll have our fun little segment. So this will be its own. This
yeah,
will be the most boring of the game segments because it's me and you just Googling stuff. But
yeah,
this will have its own segment. So
it
let's keep
will.
that in mind. People,
I
check it out. Follow us on YouTube.
No player really stands out to me. It's not a Carson Palmer week, is it?
I mean, it might be. You get John Brown going long, Fitz underneath.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you spread it. You got Chris Johnson. You got Duke or uh, David Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
You got Andre Ellington. You know, it's like you got all this stuff going on. Plus, you got this Nelson kid now looking good coming in. And you got the guy that we've both had a minor love affair with this season, Michael Floyd. You
Mm-hmm.
know, if he's getting the time under center to pick and choose from all of these, this could be a Carson Palmer week.
Yeah, I like him in tournaments. I'd stay away in cash.
This could also be a Marshawn Lynch week.
It could be a Marshawn Lynch week, although I like the Arizona defense, and I have them starting in a few leagues.
So,
Games. They're just Arizona defense is giving up 74.9 passer rating to opposing quarterbacks. It's the best, third best in the league. Against the run, both teams are solid. Arizona 3.8 yards per carry. Seattle 3.8. They're pretty similar against the run. Against the pass, Seattle's been good. 44.5 is the over under for this game.
hmm
Boy, I think a lot of bets are going to come on the under.
I don't. The Cardinals just have a weird habit of putting up points, though.
They do. That'd be the team that scores the most points this game for you. I think so. That would be for me.
hmm
I just don't. But there's nobody that really stands out. Just looking at the matchup, looking
Yeah.
at
I mean, we do
players.
because we look at for fantasy, we look at different things than we do as fans. I'm excited to watch this game. You're right, though. I'd probably stay away from it from the most part from a fantasy perspective, based on price and based on who's going to score.
You've convinced me, though. I think Carson Palmer would be a nice tournament play at quarterback, especially since he's expensive. FanDuel, he is 8,000. DraftKings, he is 6,900. I just think there's other plays on, more expensive and cheaper. But yeah, Carson Palmer as a tournament play.